Hello and welcome to the NutriPsych podcast, where I give you bite-sized practical tips and advice on how to go from yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss results without counting calories, cutting out your favorite foods, or spending hours at the gym. My name is Helen and I'm a qualified nutrition consultant. After spending more than a decade and hundreds of pounds on diets, feeling ashamed and embarrassed about my body, losing and gaining the same weight like it was my job, I finally cracked the code to permanent weight loss results and lost more than 25 kilograms and kept it off. Now, it's become my mission to help you do the same so that you can say goodbye to yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, constant snacking, nighttime eating, and binge eating, all without feeling starved or deprived. If that sounds like something you are interested in, let's dive in. Welcome back. I'm Helen and I'm a nutrition consultant who helps women lose weight for good. So if at the beginning of the year, your resolutions included weight loss, then make sure you listen to the end. Because today we are talking about the one thing that will actually move you closer to your goals. I hope you are ready for a dose of motivation. I hope you'd set some goals whether they are health related or not. Setting goals is easy because pretty much all of us know what we are not happy with in our current lives and what we want. But today we are talking about the difficult part, and thus making the goal happen. Now, what do you have to do to make that goal happen? Buying healthy recipe books and a bathroom scale to track your progress? Get a gym membership or buy a new pair of trainers? Go shopping for a workout outfit or a juice blender? Or create a new Spotify playlist for when you hit a gym or if you hit the gym? All of those things are great, but none of them matter or none of them will get you closer to your goals unless you do this first. You have to actually take action towards the goal itself. And none of what I mentioned mattered unless you actually work on the goal. So one big example. If you want to exercise more, you have to do the exercise. Buying running shoes, joining the gym, creating a Spotify playlist will not get you there. Actually doing the exercise bit will. Getting some new workout clothes is great, but it still doesn't change anything. You're still just dreaming that you'll exercise more. A lot of us get hung up on the prep and the details when going after a goal, but sometimes never even end up getting started in the first place. Sure, putting music together can be a lot of fun. But the problem comes into play when we spend more time on the things around our goal instead of taking true action on the goal itself. We need to stop fooling ourselves. The strange thing is, it can look and even feel like you're taking action, but you really aren't doing anything. We can fall into this cycle because we feel overwhelmed, worried we're not doing the right things, or if we aren't 100% ready to make a commitment to ourselves. Let me tell you a personal story about how I set tons of goals but barely taking any action. One goal that I had, or should I say one dream that I had, was being able to run a 5K without getting out of breath. So I looked up different training plans online. I downloaded different apps on my phone. I looked up the running paths in the local area, and then I realized I was just daydreaming. It would never really happen because I never even hit the road once. So that afternoon, I put on the trainers that I had at home, not even running shoes, my dream clothes, and saw how long I could go for. Within a week, I realized I could do a 5K without stopping, so I worked on my techniques and speed. So why did I tell you this? Because I too procrastinated a lot and lied to myself. Have you heard of the saying, imperfect action is better than perfect inaction? If you find yourself caught in the cycle of constantly preparing but not taking action, just do it. See where you are at right now. Just do something. You'll feel so much better once you begin taking action. Which leads me to a question for you before we wrap up today. What can you do today to move you closer to your goal? Just one thing. And if you'd like a complete roadmap where we focus only on the high-leverage action items so that you can stop emotional eating, yo-yo dieting, and binge eating for good without spinning the wheels any longer, so that you can finally lose weight and keep it off. If you want a plan of action that works with your life, schedule, and goals, check out the Stop Binge Eating Program, where you'll learn all the necessary strategies and simply follow a proven roadmap to get you to your goals. You can check it out at helenwong.co.uk/SBEP. It's not another diet. You learn to lose weight in a sustainable way, in a way that helps you keep it off without depriving yourself. Once again, if you're looking to stop emotional eating, boredom eating, stress eating, or you're desperate to jump off the diet wagon, make sure you check out helenwong.co.uk/SBEP. And I can't wait to see you succeed this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Dive into the show notes for this episode at helenwong.co.uk/nutrition resources. If you've enjoyed this episode of the NutriPsych podcast, I invite you to check out the Stop Binge Eating Program, which gives you access to a proven step-by-step roadmap with key strategies and skills that guide you from struggling with yo-yo dieting, emotional eating, and binge eating to achieving permanent weight loss. Check out the Stop Binge Eating Program at helenwong.co.uk/SBEP.